The silent power of self-control. What if the real reason most people never reach their full potential has nothing to do with talent, not intelligence, not money, not luck, but one invisible skill almost nobody talks about anymore: self-control? Because in a world designed to distract you, the person who can control themselves becomes dangerous. Think about it. Most people can't sit in silence for 5 minutes. They can't ignore a notification. They can't resist comfort. They say they want success, but their habits quietly betray them every single day. And that's the scary part. Your future isn't destroyed in one dramatic moment. It disappears slowly through tiny decisions nobody notices. Until one day, you wake up living a life you never wanted. It's not about being cold. It's about mastering the war happening inside your own mind. Because the truth is, the strongest person in the room is usually the quietest one. Not the loudest, not the most emotional, not the one seeking attention. The strongest person is the one who can control themselves when nobody is watching. There's a reason disciplined people seem different. They move differently, think differently, react differently. When life gets hard, they don't panic. When emotions rise, they stay calm. When everyone else loses focus, they become sharper. That's the silent power of self-control. And no, self-control is not about becoming emotionless. People quit the gym after 2 weeks, quit businesses after one failure, quit relationships after one argument. Not because they're incapable, but because they never learned how to control emotion in difficult moments. See, self-control isn't tested when life is easy. It's tested when you're angry, tired, rejected, heartbroken, underestimated, or tempted to give up. Anybody can stay disciplined when motivation is high. Look around. Every app wants your attention. Every company wants your impulses. Every algorithm feeds your cravings. Why? Because distracted people are easier to control. The modern world rewards instant gratification. Fast food, fast entertainment, fast dopamine. Everything is built to make you react instantly instead of thinking deeply. And slowly, people lose the ability to sit with discomfort. That's why so many dreams die early. One lazy decision destroys momentum. One distraction steals years of progress. That's why self-control is priceless. It protects your future from your temporary emotions. And here's the truth nobody wants to hear. Your mind will lie to you constantly. It will say, start tomorrow. You deserve a break. 1 more hour won't hurt. You can quit later. But every time you obey weakness, weakness grows stronger. And every time you resist it, you become stronger. That's how mental toughness is built. Quietly. But can you stay focused when you feel nothing? That's where real power begins. Most people think freedom means doing whatever you want. But real freedom is being able to say no to yourself. Because if your emotions control your actions, then your emotions control your life. Think about how many people destroy their future over temporary feelings. One moment of anger ruins a relationship. Daily, in invisible moments, nobody applauds. Have you noticed something about truly powerful people? They rarely overreact. Because emotional control is a form of intelligence. Weak people explode over everything. Strong people observe. Weak people seek revenge instantly. Strong people stay strategic. Weak people need validation. Strong people need purpose. Self-control gives you something rare in today's world: clarity. Most people wait to feel ready, but disciplined people understand something different. Action creates identity. Every time you wake up early, you become someone stronger. Every workout builds confidence. Every distraction resisted builds discipline. Every promise kept to yourself builds self-respect. That's the hidden secret. Self-control doesn't just change your habits. When you stop reacting emotionally to everything, you start seeing life differently. Insults stop controlling you. Failures stop breaking you. pressure stops scaring you, because calmness becomes your weapon. And honestly, that terrifies people. A person who cannot be emotionally manipulated becomes impossible to control. Here's what most people never realize. Self-control gives you an unfair advantage. While others waste years chasing distractions, you build skills. While others react emotionally, you think clearly. While others seek comfort, you build resilience. And over time, the gap becomes massive. 5 years later, people call you lucky, but they never saw the silent battles you fought alone. It changes how you see yourself. And once your identity changes, your entire life changes with it. Because confidence is not built through motivation speeches. It's built by proving to yourself, again and again, that you can trust your own mind, that you can stay focused, stay calm, stay disciplined, even when life becomes difficult. So the next time life tests you, pause before reacting. Because every moment is shaping who you become. Every temptation resisted builds strength. Every disciplined action builds character. Every moment of self-control builds power. And one day, the same people who laughed at your discipline will admire your results. Remember this: anybody can control their life when things are easy. The temptations resisted, the lonely nights, the consistency, the discipline. Success always looks sudden from the outside, but internally, it was built through thousands of quiet decisions. That's the power of self-control. It's invisible at first, but eventually, it changes everything. But the people who truly transform themselves are the ones who stay disciplined in chaos, the ones who stay calm under pressure, focused during distraction, and committed when motivation disappears. That is the silent power of self-control. And in a noisy world full of impulsive people, the calm mind always wins. Control your mind, or your mind will control your future.